I'm so sorry. I think I had myself on mute. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Come on in, say hello. Let me know you're here and let me know where you're coming in from if you are joining me live. And how was your weekend? We're just coming off of another weekend. I would love to hear about that. And fall is in the air. I can sense fall is in the air. It's not all the way here yet, but it's getting here. So share with me in the comments what are some of your fall activities that you enjoy doing. There's all types of different activities that you can do in the fall, from picking pumpkins and apples and decorating your home for fall. I'm going to be doing that pretty soon. Have not started yet, but I do like to decorate for the fall season. So my weekend, still taking care of sickly family members. My daughter has now come up with something that is she's a little sickly with. It's not COVID, thank goodness. I hope we're all done with that. And my husband is still battling the kidney stones. So yes, I have to take care of my family, right? Hopefully we'll be done with all this very, very soon. Again, if you are joining me live, please say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. And share with me what you did over the weekend. I would love to hear that as well. And what activities you enjoy doing in the fall season, as the fall season is quickly approaching, right? So today's topic is 8 ways entrepreneurs can easily stand out from the crowd. Okay, if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, you're probably not the only one in your specific industry, right? My business is a virtual assistant business, right? Tiger Solution is a virtual assistant business. I'm not the only virtual assistant out there. There's a lot of them out there, right? Do I compete with them? No, I do not, because there's enough work out there for all of us, because there's lots of entrepreneurs and business owners, or brick and mortar or online businesses, whatever the case may be. There's plenty of work out there for all of the virtual assistants that's out there, right? And we all kind of do different things. Some may offer only specific type of services. Some may have skills or a skill set that I don't have, or me and my team don't have, a service that I don't necessarily offer. I did have someone ask me that recently. We do offer bookkeeping services, and they ask, along with that, do you also offer tax services? So no, we don't. Is your bookkeeper an accountant? No, she's not. So that's a service that we do not provide. However, there may be other virtual assistants out there that do offer that. They do help you prepare your taxes, or they have an accountant background, or can offer accountant type services, whatever the case may be for them. But that's something Tiger Eye Solution does not offer. If I do learn of one, I can make a referral for you if that's something you're looking for. I'd be happy to do that. But anyway, we're going to talk about the 8 steps entrepreneurs, or the 8 ways entrepreneurs can easily stand out from the crowd. Like I said, all of us are in different industries, and I'm sure whatever industry it is that you're in, you're not the only one in that specific industry, right? So step number 1, automate. Keep it real, but also automate as much as you can. Set up automated systems to follow up with leads, but to keep it conversational and personal. Don't let it sound like, you're a robot or anything like that. So keep the conversation personal, or the automated email or the automated text message, whatever it is you're automating, make it still sound personable, not like it's a robot or a bot, reaching out to them and sending them a message, right? Add value. Focus on adding value in every interaction that you have, and not pushing a sale, okay? Adding value sometimes is just getting to know the person, starting and building a relationship. That is value as well. Yes, you can share about your business and what you do, because that's also going to add value when they are able to learn about whatever it is you have to offer, whether it's virtual assistant services, accounting services, selling a product. There's people out there that sell cosmetics. I have a Mary Kay person, that sells me Mary Kay products because that's the kind of makeup I prefer to wear. So there's all types of ways that you can add value. And adding value sometimes also is educating others on what it is you do and have to offer, right? I'm going to go back to my Mary Kay example. My Mary Kay person and I have had a relationship for a very long time. We actually went to high school together. So the relationship part was already established long before I became a customer of hers, right? So that part was already done. We already knew each other. But do I know every single aspect of every single product that Mary Kay has to offer? Absolutely not. So that piece is where she can add value for me and educate me on the different types of products, whether it's the makeup, whether it's the skincare. There's all type of different products that Mary Kay has to offer. And yes, their audience is women. Sorry, guys. I don't know too many men that use Mary Kay products. But she can educate me and add value on the different types of products they have to offer. Now, some of them may be beneficial to me, and yes, I may purchase them. Some of them may not. Just depends on what it is, right? So there's all types of ways that you can add value with spreading the word and educating others on what you have to offer. Okay. The next one is power of kindness. Now, this one is huge. So huge. And this is also one that may get looked over sometimes. Kindness and respect are essential for building lasting relationships and your legacy, right? Now, my Mary Kay lady is just going to be my example for today. Like I said, my Mary Kay person and I already had a relationship established because we went to high school together. Now, did we stay connected all through the years after we finished high school? No, not really. But as soon as we did reconnect, it was like starting where we left off. I mean, we knew each other, but we knew each other kind of when we were teenagers, right? When we were in high school. We were different people probably back then than we are today. But we can pick up and start from where we are, right? Yes, we both have grown up. We both have families, have husbands, families, children, all the things. So a lot has happened over all those years since high school, right? However, we can also connect on a professional level. That's the personal side of things. And we can catch up, right? That's basically what that was catching up. But being kind also, not bringing up, maybe things that weren't so nice in high school. I'm sure there's plenty of it that we could share and talk about or dig up or whatever you want to call it. But reconnecting with someone you haven't seen in a very, very long time, you definitely want to spread kindness when you reconnect with them and meet them where they are. Now, when we reconnected, did I absolutely start buying products right away from her? No. And she actually has been a client of mine too. So she has utilized my virtual assistant services as well. So we've kind of supported each other in the professional realm, right? And it's through being kind to each other. Yes, I'm sure she has baggage and things that have happened through her lifetime that wasn't so nice, ugly, or whatever. And so have I. But that's not what we discuss and talk about. We focus more on the positive things, the good things that has happened in our life, and exactly what we do now. And we support each other. Absolutely. Okay, the next one is start conversations. simple conversations can lead to big opportunities. I'm going to say that one again. Simple conversations can lead to big opportunities. So send that email, send that text message, send that message on LinkedIn or Facebook or whatever social media platforms you're on. Send a message. I do this all the time. Because when you've been in business a while, I've been in business for over 6 years, you've connected with a lot of people, right? Oh my goodness. On LinkedIn, I think I have well over 4,000 connections. That's a lot of people. Now, do I know every single one of them on a personal level? No, I don't. Or even, on a deeper professional level? No, I don't. However, I have it in my schedule to reach out to so many of them every week, right? To try to continue that relationship that we first started when we first connected or when we first met. A lot of times if I go to networking events in person or online, I'll go to LinkedIn and find them and request to connect with them. Now, sometimes I'm slack and don't continue the conversation at that given time. But I have, in the past few months, this is a new goal that I have set for myself, is connect with X amount of people or reconnect with X amount of people on LinkedIn. Now, like I said, I have numerous of connections on there, but some of us have had coffee chats, one-on-one conversations, and some of us haven't. So by reaching out and restarting a conversation in the messages, I could possibly schedule a one-on-one coffee chat with that person, right? And start building that relationship, right? It's so simple, guys. It really is very, very simple. So start those conversations. The next one, avoid always pitching. Don't do that. Absolutely. Just don't do that. Okay. Build relationships with genuine conversations, not constant sell pitches. Yes, when you're having a coffee chat or one-on-one conversation with someone, you definitely want to tell them about your business, but you don't want to pitch it to them. Just in a general conversation, tell them what you do. And there's nothing wrong with asking for a sale when the time is right, but all the time isn't the right time, right? Now, for me, I try to differentiate those type of calls. Now, if I know someone is actually scheduling a call with me because they are needing virtual assistant services, then I give them a link to schedule a consultation call with me, not a coffee chat. Now, if it's just someone I have met at a networking event and we're just wanting to get to know each other a little bit better, yes, I give them the link to schedule a coffee chat with me, just so we can continue that conversation and get to know each other on a deeper level, right? So avoid always pitching. Build the relationship first, okay? The next one, use multiple channels. Now, this one's huge too, okay? Use multiple channels. Leverage email, text, and social media to connect and share value. Leverage email, text messages, and social media to connect and share value. What did I just tell you? An example I just gave. I'm using social media because LinkedIn is a social media platform. I know it's more on the professional side, which is fine, but LinkedIn is a professional, a social media platform. And that's what I'm leveraging. I also use email. Not so big into text messaging at the moment. That's just personal preference. If that's something that you choose to use, that's perfectly fine. I have my reasoning behind that. But now with clients and team members, etc., yes, I use text messaging. But just to reconnect with someone or something like that, no, I don't. I'm not going to go into all the details behind that, but no. So leverage email, text, and social media to connect and share value. Mix and match to make sure to include everyone in their preferred communication medium. Just because I'm reaching out to these people on LinkedIn, all of them probably are not going to respond to me, right? So I also use different avenues like email, right? I have an email newsletter that goes out twice a month. I have follow-up emails that I send out every Friday. So I use other avenues as well, not just the social media platform, right? So use multiple channels. That way you make sure you're reaching everyone. Also, I use send out cards. If you heard my Monday coffee chat, I was speaking of this yesterday, but send out cards is a platform that you can use to create a physical card and send it in the mail to a person. And I love using that. That is my most favorite form of follow-up. Not that the other ones are not good and they don't work. I mean, they do. But this is my most favorite because a physical card is 100% open rate versus, say, an email or a text message or a message on social media. Don't get me wrong, those are good avenues as well. However, you don't know for certain if that person's actually going to read your message if you send it via email or text or on social media platforms, right? If you send a card in the physical mail, they're going to get it and they're going to open it. So that's my most favorite way to follow up is actually send a card in the mail. If you have been in my world for a while, you've probably gotten a card from me because I have probably asked you for your physical address. If you have not and you would like to, please send me a private message with your physical address and I'd be happy to send you a card. Also, I will include in the comments below this video a link where you can actually try send out cards and send a card for free on me. Okay, it's really, really awesome how you can go in there and create your cards and send them. They actually send it for you. They don't send the card to you and then you have to put it in an envelope, put the stamp on it and all that stuff and then send it to the person. That's not how that works. All you have to do is create the card. The platform does the rest. And it's awesome, guys. Okay, moving on. The next one is consistent, not predictable. Consistent, not predictable. Share content consistently, but vary the format and timing to keep it engaging. Now, this one may be a little bit confusing. You definitely want to be consistent with sending out messages or sending out follow-up, okay? But you want to do it in different formats, just like we spoke of before. Send it on social media platforms or send it in an email newsletter is awesome way to send things. Or in your follow-up emails. Maybe in your follow-up emails, you could ask them for their email address to see if they would like to be on your email list so that they could get your email newsletter if you send it out on a regular basis, right? So be consistent with your content. Also, if you have a website and have a blog page, make sure you're updating your blogs or putting new blogs out there. And you can also share that blog information on your social media platforms, okay? So every time you write a new blog, make sure you at least put part of it on your social media platforms and put a link and link them to your blog page where they can read the rest of it. That's a different way to share content, right? Now, there's all kinds of different ways. Okay, this is the last one. Personalization automation. Use technology to create personalized yet automated interactions. I do this all the time, guys. I do this all the time. You can personalize automations. Like if you're wanting to automate emails, like create an email and have it send out tomorrow or something, okay? You can personalize that email when you create it, but then you can schedule it to go out tomorrow. That's automated because you're not sending it right now. If you need to send email to various people, just make sure you can personalize it to that very same person. I mean, some of the content may be the same as what you're sending to other people, and that's fine. if you need to send that same type of content, but also make it personable to that specific person that is going to. Okay, whether it's their name, whether it's one sentence, that refers specifically to them about a specific situation or specific thing or whatever. Just make it personable to that specific person. Okay. If you have any questions about anything I shared today, please reach out. I'll be happy to have a conversation with you or explain it more in depth, or actually even recommend some platforms to help you automate things if you don't have everything automated like you would like for it to be. So if you'd like to learn more on how this process could work for you, because it also could be different for each one of us, right? Back to my example, my Mary Kay person, she can use automation, and she may in some ways, but it's probably not the exact same ways that I use it for my business, right? She sells Mary Kay products, so she has a product-based business. I have a service-based business because virtual assistant offers services, not products, right? We offer results in the services that we provide, but we don't offer products. She offers products and results as well. And some of her products are cleansing products. You cleanse your skin or your face or whatever. Well, after using those cleansing products for X amount of time, you're going to see some results, right? Or even with the makeup that she sells. If you haven't been using the Mary Kay makeup or Mary Kay products for your face, then you're going to see a difference. So there again, you're going to see results, right? So we both offer results, but in two different manners, right? And so do you. I'm sure you have a specific something, whether it's a service or a product, whatever it is, whatever type of business it is that you have, then you offer specific results too, through your products or through your services, right? If you have questions, please reach out and let's have a conversation. Get busy with that content or the follow-up if you haven't already gotten all that in place. If you have questions, I'll be happy to help you. If you're not a part of Relationship Communications, I invite you to go over to Facebook and type Relationship Communications in the search bar and go ahead and join our community. We have almost 600 people in our community now. That's super, super awesome. You are allowed to share about your business in the community as well. We're very active in the community. We ask questions. I do lives. We do all kinds of interactions. Also introduce yourself. If you're new to the community or you're just joining the community, please introduce yourself to everyone so that we know who you are, what type of business it is you have, and what you have to offer. And if you haven't introduced yourself ever or in a very long time, go back and do that, because we need to know who you are and what type of business you have and what you have to offer, right? It's networking, people. This is a networking community. So do some networking in the community. Schedule coffee chats with other members of the community. Get to know each other. This is going to help your business, I promise. Networking helps your business grow. If you're looking to grow your business, you need to get busy with networking and connecting with other people in the relationship communications community, okay? Until next week, I hope everyone has a great week, and I'll see you next week for more Tuesday tips and cuts of gibberish.